Hi, and welcome to another in our Pilates at Home workout sessions here with me, Keita-Marie. We're going to begin sitting on the mat with our legs comfortably crossed, hands resting on the knees. I just want you to begin by just rolling your shoulders. We're going to inhale the shoulders up and exhale those shoulders back and down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, rolling the shoulders forward up to the ears. Exhaling, rolling the shoulders back and down. Last time, inhaling the shoulders up, and as you exhale, bring those shoulders back and down so that the chest is nice and open, shoulders are down, elbows are relaxed. I want you to take another very long deep breath in through your nose as if you're smelling flowers, and as you exhale now, I want you to exhale through your mouth as if you're blowing out a candle. Notice that your abs contract and pull in as you do that exhalation. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in through your nose, try to keep that tummy pulled in. Allow your rib cage instead to expand, and as you exhale through your mouth, feel that belly button pull in towards the spine. 1 more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Continue your deep breath now, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Always ensuring that your tummy is constantly being pulled into the spine, whether you're inhaling or you're exhaling, and allowing your rib cage instead to react to the breath. As you inhale, rib cage expands, exhale, rib cage contracts. Now you're going to drop your chin down towards the chest, and we're going to circle the head towards the right, bringing the right ear to right shoulder, chin to the ceiling, left ear to left shoulder, and drop that chin down to the chest. Let's do it again, circling the head to the right and back to the left and down to the chest. 1 more time, to the right and back to the left and down to the chest. And let's reverse it, circling now to the left, left ear to left shoulder, chin to the ceiling, right ear to right shoulder, drop the chin to the chest. 2 more times, making sure you're still breathing, so you're still inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth while you rotate and warm up that neck. This is the last circle now. You're going to end with the chin to the chest and then bring the head to center. I want you to inhale, lift both arms out to the side. Exhale, lift the arms up to the ceiling. Press your palms together. Entwine those fingers, lifting up through the torso. Imagine that there's a force trying to separate, almost as if it's trying to separate your torso from the lower half of your body. You're going to drop your chin to the chest, and you're going to gently pull your arms behind the head, keeping the shoulders down, looking down towards the mat. And then you're going to bring the head to center. Bring your arms slightly forward and slide those shoulders down. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, zipping up from the base of the spine, lifting up through the torso, up towards the ceiling. Arms nice and long, but shoulders are down away from your ears. Drop your chin to the chest. Gently pull your arms behind you. And breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Scooping that belly button to the spine. Bring the arms forward as you keep your abs contracted. Slide the shoulders down. Bring the head to center. Let's do that 1 more time. So inhaling, lifting up through the torso, lengthening all the way up through your arms. Exhaling, dropping the chin to the chest. Gently pulling your arms behind you. And take a deep breath in here. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring the head to center, bring the arms slightly forward now and slide the shoulders down. Release your arms from your head. You're going to bring your arms to the side. I want you to bring your left hand down to the mat, just in front of your hips. Extend that right arm to the side, rotate the palm to face the ceiling. You're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, softening or bending your left elbow. You're going to reach as far as you can towards the left while you keep both butt cheeks on the mat. Take a deep breath in here. Inhale, pulling up, scooping your tummy in. Exhale, bring that arm back down to the side. Let's do that again. So inhale, arm up. Exhale, arm reaches over to the left side. Torso lengthens. Feel that stretch along the right side of your torso. And inhale, lifting up. Exhale, arm down. 1 more time. Make sure you keep your shoulders always down away from your ears as you lift that arm up, lifting up and over, lengthening from your torso. Keep your tummy pulled all the way towards the spine. You're now going to leave the torso and the arm here. I want you to release your left arm as well, reaching to the side with the palm facing the ceiling, waking up your side body muscles now, or your obliques. You're going to inhale, lift the torso up. Drop those shoulders down, center the head, and bring the arms back to the side. This time bringing your right arm all the way down to the mat. Palm is close enough to the body but not too close, and your palm is just in front of your hips and behind that knee. Rotate your left palm. Inhale, lift that left arm up, keep your shoulder down, and exhale, lengthen and reach over towards the right. Inhale, lifting up back to center, bringing the arm back down to the side. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, reaching over. Inhale, coming up to center. Exhale, arm down. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, reaching over. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, down. One more time, lifting the arm up, reaching over, staying here now on the right side. Extend that right arm, rotate the palm so that it faces the ceiling. Squeeze the abs in as we activate now our obliques, so side body muscles. Lift the torso up, slide the shoulders down, and bring your arms directly in front of your chest, palms facing each other. Now with the spine nice and long, imagine that you're sitting against a wall with the back of your head, your shoulders and your buttocks gently pressed against that wall. You're going to take a deep breath in, pulling the belly button to the spine, and then as you exhale, you're going to curve your lower back, tucking your tailbone under, curve the spine into the shape of a capital C, and drop the chin to the chest. Stay here in your C-shaped spine. You're going to scoop your belly button, pulling that belly button back to the spine, up behind the rib cage, and then release your pelvis through your hips to come back to your neutral spine position. Let's do that again. Say inhale, tuck your tailbone under. Exhale, scoop that tummy in, drop the chin to the chest, but keep reaching your arms straight forward. It's as if a force is pulling your arms forward while your abs are pulling back in the opposite direction behind you. Release your pelvis, lengthen through the spine, come back to neutral. Keep your shoulders down and your neck nice and long. One more time, inhaling, exhale, tuck tailbone under, drop the chin to the chest. You're in your C curved spine. And then slowly release your pelvis through your hips, lengthen through the torso, lifting up the spine, coming back to sit against that wall. Back of the head, shoulders and buttocks pressed against the wall. Bring your hands in front of your legs, and I want you to walk as far forward as you can. Going to the furthest point, release the torso completely, release your head down, and take 2 deep breaths here. Making sure that you're breathing along your spine and across your lower back. And you're scooping that tummy in, so pulling your belly button back to the spine, up behind the rib cage. Hold it here as you do 1 more deep breath in, smelling those flowers, out, blowing out your candle, and then keep that belly button pulled to the spine as you walk your hands in one at a time, rolling that spine up, stacking one on top of the other, as if your spine were building blocks, coming back to neutral spine position. Let's uncross the legs and come to sit now with your feet hip width apart, heels gently pressed into the mat, spine straight. You're going to start with your arms extended. We're going to rotate those arms so that the palms face each other. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down so that the chest is open and the shoulders are straight. Let's go from this position into our C curve. So tuck your tailbone under, curve that spine, and stay in your C curve here. Scoop the belly button to the spine. You're going to inhale, lift both arms up to the ceiling, keeping the shoulders down, and then exhale, bring the arms to the side and forward. Scooping that tummy in. So inhale, arms up, keep your shoulders down. Exhale, arms side and forward. Inhale, arms up, exhale, side and forward. So you're keeping those shoulders down as you really circle those arms. You're activating your core by scooping that belly button in. And you're in your C curve spine position, so that spine should not be straight. Make sure it's curved. One time. Leave the arms up. We're going to roll up through the spine to come to neutral spine with the arms up to the ceiling, and then roll back down into the C curve. See if you can go a little bit deeper than you did before. Inhale, rolling up to neutral spine. Exhale, coming down into the C curve. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, rolling down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Stay here. You're going to drop the chin to the chest, scoop that tummy in. You're going to gradually release the spine to the floor, notch by notch, And then release your shoulders and your head, leaving your arms directly above your shoulders. If they aren't already there, make that adjustment by sliding your shoulders forward along your spine. You're just going to walk your legs in, bringing your heels a little bit closer to your buttocks, but your feet should still be hip width apart. Take a deep breath in as you release your pelvis forward and down through your hips to create your neutral spine position. Scoop that belly button down to the spine. From here, we're going straight into our chest lift. So you're going to use your upper abdominals. Those are the muscles right here across that area of your rib cage. You're going to peel your head and shoulder blades off using those upper abs and release shoulders and head down. Try not to move your lower spine. Try to keep it in neutral as you peel head and shoulder blades off and then releasing down. 3 more times, and up. Squeeze belly button to spine and down, and chest lifts up and down. Last one, chest lifts up. Hold it here. You're going to reach your arms forward and down beside your hips, fingertips reaching towards your feet. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to lift your arms straight up to the ceiling and bring the arms forward and down beside your hips. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Arms up to the ceiling, arms forward and down beside your hips. Arms up. Now your upper body is not moving. Arms down. It's just your arms. Arms up, arms down. Leave the arms down. You're going to release your shoulders and your head to the mat. Your arms and your palms to the mat. You're going to just slide your shoulders and your arms up to the air. Slide your shoulders and your arms forward and down towards your hips. There should be some distance, just a little bit, between the lower half of your arms and your hips. Walk your legs in so your legs are now a little bit closer to the buttocks, even more so than they were before. Now you want to try to have those ankles directly underneath your knees. Squeeze now and activate your lower pelvic floor muscles. Take a deep breath in, pulling your belly button to the spine, and as you exhale, you're going to press your hips up, coming into your bridge position. So hips now come in line with your knees and your shoulders. Reach your knees forward over your big toes specifically, keeping those knees hip width apart. Hold it here as you squeeze your glutes, pulling belly button to the spine. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth still. And then you're going to gradually allow your spine to melt into the floor as you release the spine back down to the mat. Exhale, press the hips up, reaching the knees forward. Hold it here, squeezing your glutes, making sure that you're actively pressing into the soles of the feet. You're not rolling onto the outsides or the inner parts of those feet. And then holding it here without shifting your hips, you're going to lift both arms up to the ceiling. You're going to reach your arms behind the head. You're going to lift the arms up to the ceiling and bring the arms forward and down without moving your torso. So inhale, arms up and behind the head. Exhale, arms up and forward. Inhale, arms up behind the head. Exhale, arms up, reaching forward towards your feet. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, behind the head with those arms. Inhale, arms up with the arms. Exhale, forward and down. You're going to melt the spine into the floor, one vertebra at a time. Hold it here. You're going to lift your heels off the floor. Come onto the tips of the toes. Squeeze your bathroom muscle. Those are your lower pelvic floor muscles. So it's a bathroom muscle for the ladies. That's why I like to call them sometimes. And the cold water muscle for the gentlemen. Use those muscles now to connect to your legs. And you're now going to establish a connection of your core to your knees. Pulling your tummy down, you're going to lift your knees up, bringing your knees above your hips. We're going to come now into our Pilates tuck position. Some people call it the Pilates curl. So using your upper abdominal muscles, you're going to peel head and shoulder blades off, slide your arms forward, bring your arms beside your hips, hovering off of the mat. Scoop that tummy in. The weight of your head is forward over the chest, looking down the center line of your torso. Take a deep breath in. You're going to inhale, exhale, extend your right leg out in a diagonal, and we're going to switch legs in the air. So inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, lengthen right leg. Try not to move the torso. So inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. You're really lengthening those legs. Pressing your tummy down towards the spine. Exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale. Bring your legs into a bent position. Leave the legs here. Release your shoulders and your head to the mat. Take 2 deep breaths. Slide your shoulders down. Make sure those knees aren't above the hips. If they aren't already there, make that adjustment. Let's come back into that Pilates tuck. So peeling head off the mat. Shoulders. Sliding ribcage towards hips. Arms beside you. Now you're going to stretch that right leg out again. This time you're going to inhale, lift that right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring that right leg forward and down. Same leg is going to go again. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg forward. Out. So right leg comes up, shoot the left leg out. Right leg comes down. Comes up, shoot that left leg out. Right leg comes down, hold that left leg in one more time. Right leg comes up, shoot that left leg out. Right leg comes down, pull that left leg in. Squeeze and pull right thigh to chest. Relax shoulders and head to the mat. Take a deep breath. Slide your shoulders down towards your hips. Make sure you're still in your neutral spine. Let's come back into the tuck again. So peel head and shoulder blades off. Slide those arms up beside the hips. We're now going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to stretch that left leg out. Keep the right leg bent. Working only the left leg. You're going to lift that left leg up. Bring that left leg forward. Now if it's difficult for you to keep that tuck, this tuck position or this curl as you lift the leg up, just keep doing the exercise with your head and your shoulders on the mat. And then now we're going to add the right leg. So as you lift that left leg up, you're going to shoot that right leg out. As you pull that right leg in, you're going to lower that left leg. Left leg comes to the ceiling as you stretch the right leg out. Pull the right leg in as you lower that left leg. And lift the left leg up, shoot that right leg out. And pull that leg in, lowering that leg. Squeeze the tummy in, pull the left thigh in, knee comes above your hips. Release shoulders and head, squeeze the tummy in, pull the thighs to the chest and place your hands on top of your knees. Take 2 deep breaths. Slide your shoulders and your elbows towards your hips. If your neck feels a little uncomfortable, you can just turn your head from side to side. Likewise, if your lower back needs to just be released, just rock those knees from side to side. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale through your nose, exhaling, reconnecting your focus now to your core, putting that belly button to the spine. We're now going to keep the hands on the knees and come into that tight curl. So you're going to peel head, peel shoulder blades off, slide rib cage towards hips. You're going to scoop that tummy in. You're going to extend your left leg out on a diagonal, right leg up. And what's going to happen is you're going to walk your hands up that right leg as far as you can. And then you're going to walk your right hand on the leg to release your shoulders and your head to the floor. If your hamstring is tight, you can soften that knee, bending the knee so it's less stressful on that hamstring. So peel head, peel shoulder blades off. Walk your hands up the leg as far as you can go, keeping that tummy tight. Walk your hands down the leg, roll the spine down. Let's do that one more time. Peel head, peel shoulder blades off. Walk your hands up the leg, scooping the tummy in, and then walk your hands down the leg, releasing shoulders and head to the mat. You're going to now switch legs, lifting left leg up, stretching right leg down, and let's do the same thing now on the left side. So peel head, peel shoulder blades off. In your curl, scoop that tummy in, walk the hand up the leg, and then walk your hands down, releasing shoulders and head to the mat. Again, peel head, peel shoulder blades off, squeeze the tummy in, walk the hands up the leg, and walk the hands down. One more time. Peel head, peel shoulder blades, slide your ribcage towards your hips, walk your hands up the legs, and walk your hands down, releasing shoulders and head. Lift both legs up, both hands holding the backs of your thighs. Squeeze that tummy in as you bend your knees, pulling thighs towards the chest. Take 2 deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. I want you to place the feet on the mat now. Slide the legs all the way out. Extend your arms behind you just slightly, just enough so that the palms are facing the ceiling. Slide your shoulders down towards your hips. away from your ears. Point your feet, stretching those legs all the way from your hip sockets, reaching all the way through to the toes. And we're now going to do our roll-ups. You're going to inhale, lift both arms up to the ceiling above your shoulders. Try to keep them there as much as possible. As you peel your head and shoulders off, you're going to scoop your tummy in and bring your torso up and over your legs. Flex the feet. You're going to scoop that tummy in. Keep the C-curve spine as you roll back, gradually releasing to the spine, notch by notch to the floor. As you release your shoulders in your head, and then bring your arms behind you, point your feet, slide your shoulders down, reestablish your neutral spine to go again. Arms come up, so we're establishing the connection of the upper body, peel head and shoulder blades off, with your upper abdominals right there by that rib cage. Reach the torso forward. Remember, you're not trying to touch your toes. You're trying to reach your arms forward, shoulders back and down. You're lifting your belly button to the spine, up behind your rib cage, flexing the feet. Now engage in that tummy. Pull that tummy back to the spine, back to the mat, and that's what brings your spine gradually to the mat. As you release shoulders and head, and then bring the arms slightly behind you, point the feet. Let's do this 2 more times. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, peel head, peel shoulder blades off. Inhale, rolling up through your curved spine. Exhale, bringing the torso over the legs. Flex your feet. Squeeze that tummy in. Inhale, pulling back in the tummy. Flex the feet. Try to anchor those legs as much as possible on the mat by reaching and lengthening them from the hips. Release shoulders and head. Arms come behind you. We're now stretching through those ankles to point the feet. Last time. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, peel head, peel shoulder blades off. Rolling up. Bring the torso over the legs, flex the feet. You're going to scoop that tummy, inhale, roll up to come to sit in neutral spine position. So we're now sitting once again as if we're sitting against a wall. So the shoulders, the head, the buttocks pressing against that wall. We're going to come back into the C-curve, so pull that tummy in, tuck tailbone under, and we're going to go into our rowing exercise. So dropping the chin slightly, you're going to bring the torso forward over the legs and pulling back. So this exercise is also intended to help you to stretch the backs of those thighs as well as your spine. So imagine you're in a rowboat and you're rowing forwards and backwards. If you're doing it properly, sometimes you actually move it on your mat. Forward and back. Let's do one more time. Forward, you're going to stay here. We're going to roll up to come to sit. And we're going to slowly, one by one, walk the legs into a bent position. Now keep this bent position. You're going to curve your lower back. Walk your legs in. Take your hands now to hold the backs of your thighs. Roll the shoulders down. Relax your elbows. Come onto the very tips of your toes. Activate your lower pelvic floor muscles. Squeeze that tummy in as you try to pull those toes a little bit closer to you. You're going to slowly, one by one, lift the right leg up, then lift the left leg up. Starting first at a 90-degree bent position or tabletop position where the shins are parallel to the floor. Let's try to hold it here, relaxing shoulders and elbows as you breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth still. Pulling belly button to the spine, up behind your rib cage. Think about a force lifting you up through the top of the head while you do this. Then we're going to just do toe taps here. So you're going to tap your right toes down, squeeze the tummy in to lift that leg back up. Tap your left toes down, squeeze tummy in to lift it up. And right toes down and up. Try not to move your torso. Left toes down, squeeze and up. Now you can do this still holding your legs, or you can release your arms and do it with your arms. So as you tap, you lift that arm up. Tap, lift that arm up. One more set. Last one. If your hands are extended, bring them back to the thighs. If they were already here, they're already here. Lower your toes to the mat. Lower your feet and come to a seated position. Let's bring the hips forward. So bringing the hips forward in the center of your mat. Legs are still hip width apart. Spine is still straight. Roll shoulders back and down. Let's come back into that tuck position. So you're going to drop that, curl that tailbone under. Walk your legs in. This time we're going to walk the legs together so that our thighs and our knees and our feet are touching. Bring the hands back to that position behind your thighs. Squeeze the tummy in and lift those feet up. And let's hold this. Now, I want you to try to extend both arms forward. If that's a bit difficult, extend only your right arm and keep holding your left leg with your left hand. And what's going to happen is you're going to open your right arm to the side and come back to forward, just opening to the side, no further. Open left arm to the side and coming back to center. So it's a slight twist as you still pull up through the crown of the head. If you need to lower your feet a little bit lower, you can do that as well. One more set. Twist to the right, come to center. Last one. Twist to the left, come to center. Hold those legs. Drop the chin to the chest. You're going to lower the toes to the mat. You're going to lower the feet to the mat. Now we're going to go now into our open leg rocker series. I want you to open your feet so that your knees are now the width of your shoulders. Okay? Make sure there's enough mat behind you. If there isn't, you want to bring those hips slightly forward some more. You're going to tuck your tailbone under, walk your legs in, lift those heels up. Now you can keep holding the backs of the thighs, or you can change your hands to hold your calves. What's going to happen is you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to lift your right leg up and your left leg. Now you can keep your knees bent, or you can straighten the legs. It's up to you, wherever you are in your practice today. Hold it here, scoop the tummy in. You're going to drop the chin to the chest, and we're going to roll. So you're going to inhale, roll back, exhale up, hold the balance, and then drop your right toes and your left toes. Let's go again. So right toes extended, left toes extended. Relax your shoulders, drop the chin to the chest, tummy's in. As you roll back onto your shoulders, roll up to your balance. Bring the right toes down and the left toes down again. So right toes extended, left toes extended. Drop the chin to the chest, scoop the tummy in. Inhale, rolling back. Exhale, rolling up. Hold the balance. Bring the toes down one by one. Again, right leg extended, left leg extended. Drop the chest, rolling back, rolling up. Bring that right leg down and that left leg down. Last time. Right leg extended, left leg extended. Shoulders down, drop the chin to the chest. Rolling back, rolling up. Hold the balance. See if you can hold it for 4. For 3, keep lifting up through the crown of the head. Scooping the tummy to the spine. And bring right toes down, left toes down. Relax the feet and come to sit. So now, in our seated position, we're now going to open our legs, so that this time the knees are wider than the shoulders. The torso is going to be nice and tall. You're going to place your hands on top of your shins, roll the shoulders back and down. I want you to drop the chin to the chest. So imagine you're sitting against the wall. You're releasing that head from the wall. You're rounding your shoulders forward away from the wall. You're sliding your hands down towards your feet to relax the torso completely. Stay here. Lift your belly button to the spine and up behind the rib cage. Take 2 deep breaths. Now remember, you're trying to go as far forward as you can go, relaxing through that torso. Now on your 3rd breath, you're going to slowly slide your legs out and flexing your feet. So that means you're sliding your heels forward, curling your toes upwards towards the ceiling. Toes and knees should be facing upwards, not rolling outwards to the side. You're rolling your shoulders back and down. I want you to now bring your hands forward, pressing into the palms. You're going to inhale, roll the spine up as you walk the hands in. Exhale, extend those arms in front of you at shoulder level. You're going to drop the chin to the chest. You're going to imagine that force is pulling you forward, directly forward, as you bring your torso forward. Squeeze that tummy in and slowly come back up to roll back up. Now you can do this exercise with your knees slightly bent if your hamstrings are super tight and it's uncomfortable for you. So you're going to drop the chin to the chest, roll, reaching forward with those arms, torso comes forward. Now you're initiating in your abs, so you're pulling the belly button back to the spine and pulling it back towards that imaginary wall that we're sitting up against. Roll up, stacking the spine up one on top of the other to come back to sit nice and tall, lifting up through the crown of the head. 2 more times. So rolling down away from the wall, first with the head, then with the shoulders, rolling down through the torso, reaching your arms forward, scoop that tummy in and rolling back up to sit against the wall, to come to sit nice and tall. One more time, dropping chin to the chest, reaching the arms forward, and scoop that tummy in, and rolling back up. We're going to open the arms to the side, palms facing the floor. You're going to twist towards your right leg, rotate your arms so that your left arm reaches forward, roll down to the spine, and reach towards that little toe with your little finger for 3, 2, 1, rolling up, and twist into center. Twisting to the opposite leg, change your arms, rolling down and reach, 2, 1, rolling up, and center. And twist, change the arms, rolling down and reach, 2, 1, rolling up and center. And twist, change the arms, rolling down and reach, 2, 1, rolling up and center. Last set. And twist, change the arms, rolling down, 2, 3, rolling up and center. And twist, change the arms, rolling down and reach, 2, 3, rolling up and center. Relax the arms, bend the knees in, bring those legs together, just roll the shoulders up, back and down. 2 more times, breathing in and breathing out. Last one, breathing in and breathing out. Let's come now onto our tummies, and we're going to come onto our elbows, making a fist with each individual hand. Our legs are about hip width apart, hips and pelvis are gently pressed into the mat, and you're resting the tops of your feet on the mat as well. Take a deep breath in as you lift your tummy to the spine, roll your shoulders back and down as you press into your forearms. Your gaze is forward, just in the vicinity of your hands, and as we pull the belly button to the spine, we're going to kick our right leg for 2. Kick 1, 2, inhale that right leg down, and then kick the left leg for 2, kicking heels towards buttocks. So as you kick first with a point foot, then a flexed foot, and switch legs. Kick 1, kick 2, and down. Other leg, kick with a point and flex and down, and kick with a point and flex and down. One more set. Kick with a point and flex and down. Last one. Kick with a point and flex and down. I want you to now come flat onto the mat, bringing your forearms a little bit closer to your body, but sliding your shoulders back, keeping your neck nice and long. You're going to inhale here. I want you to lift your torso up, keeping your hips on the floor, keeping your legs on the floor, lifting only up through the torso, keeping your neck in line with your spine, and then slowly releasing that chest down. So inhale, pull your tummy up to the spine, keep it pulled in as you lift the chest up, and exhale, release the chest down. Inhale, lift your chest up, and exhale as you bring your chest down. Now inhale, lift the chest up, leave that chest here. You're going to exhale, stretch your arms forward, keeping your shoulders back. Bring your arms to the side, pull your arms back behind you, lift that chest some more, and then bring everything down to where you started. Hands are on the mat, just outside of your shoulders, elbows pulled back towards your hips. Again, so inhale, lifting the torso up, so your elbows are still on the mat. Then you're going to leave the torso here, squeeze and lift that tummy to the spine as you stretch your arms forward. Bring the arms to the side, bring them back, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift that chest some more, and release down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, stretch your arms forward. Inhale, bring arms to the side, pull back, lift, and release everything down. Now you're going to bring your elbows out to the side with your hands in front of you, palms on top of each other, and I want you to rest your forehead on top of your arms. We're now going to lift both legs up, lifting not from your heels, but rather lifting from the thighs, keeping your hips on the floor, and release both legs down. So keep lifting your tummy to the spine as you inhale, lengthening your legs, and then lifting them up. And then slowly release the legs down. Remember to move with your breath. So inhale, lengthen legs, lifting them up. exhale, releasing down. One more time, lengthen legs, lifting the legs up, keep the legs here, and we're going to do the swimming exercise with the legs as we paddle the legs for 8. So we're alternating legs up and down, keeping those knees straight, lengthening the legs from the hips. Keep that tummy pulled upwards towards the spine, contracted inwards and upwards. You're breathing still, in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're almost there, 2 more counts. 1 more. And then bring the legs down. I want you to bring your hands underneath your chest or your shoulders. Press up and let's come onto all fours. Bringing your torso forward. Hands underneath your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back and down. I want you to now reach or extend your right leg back, coming onto the ball of that right foot. Tuck your tailbone slightly under. Slide your left leg back and let's hold this plank, lifting the tummy to the spine, lifting the rib cage up, breathing in still. Try not to break the line of the neck so your neck is still in line with your spine. And then I want you to just bring your right knee in and then bring your left knee in. Take a deep breath in and breathing out. Let's go back into that plank position. So you're going to slide that right leg back again. Slide the left leg back, tuck your tailbone under slightly. You're going to pull your right thigh towards the chest. Place that right leg back, but without moving your head or your shoulders. Squeeze tummy in, pull your left thigh towards the chest. Place that leg back. Now, if you find that you're unable to hold the position, bringing in one leg in, then just keep both feet on the floor and don't add the legs. It's just as effective. Pull the right thigh to the chest and back. Pull the left thigh to the chest and back. Pull the right thigh to the chest and back. Pull the left thigh to the chest and back. One more set. Right thigh to the chest and back. And left thigh to the chest and back. Release the knees, point your feet, scoop your tummy in, sit all the way back onto your heels. Release your chest to your thighs, slide your arms forward and release your head down between your arms. Breathing here, keep your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Use this as a litmus test to ensure that you are breathing correctly. So you should not feel your tummy pressing against your thighs while you inhale or exhale. You want to always feel that tummy pulled in. If anything should be pressing against your thighs, it should be your chest, your rib cage. Now bring your hands back to the outsides of your knees. Keep that tummy pulled in some more as you roll up to come to sit on your heels. Shift the weight and let's come back to sit with the legs about hip width apart. We're going to roll down as you slide your hands along the outsides of the legs to come to lie down on the mat. Place your hands on the mat now, sliding your shoulders and your arms forward, and let's bring those legs back in, coming back to our bridge position or preparation for our bridge rather. So ankles are directly underneath your knees, hip apart. Your shoulders are gently is in neutral position, both the front and back are nice and long. Take a deep breath in. Expand that rib cage, and as you exhale, I want you to press your hips up towards the ceiling once again until the knees and the hips and the shoulders are on one nice long line. Take a deep breath in here. You're going to lift your right knee above your right hip, and then you're going to bring that right leg down, and then lift your left knee above your left hip and bring the leg down. Try not to shift your hips from side to side or have one hip go higher than the other. You want to maintain your hip stability by engaging your pelvis. So squeeze that lower pelvic floor muscle again as you lift right knee up and down, and lift the left leg up and bring it back down. Now if you feel pretty confident and stable doing this, you can join me in adding arms. Otherwise, keep your arms in the position that they are now. So if you're joining me, you're going to lift your arms up, bring your arms behind the head. And as you lift your right knee up, you're going to lift arms up. As you bring the leg down, bring the arms behind you. And then as you lift your left knee up, bring the arms up. And as you bring that foot down, bring the arms behind you. So arms and legs moving at the same time. So again, right knee up, both arms up. Right leg down, arms come behind you. Left knee up, both arms up. Left leg down, both arms behind you. Right knee up, both arms up. Right knee down, both arms behind you. Left leg up, both arms up. Left leg down, both arms behind you. Last set. Right leg up, both arms up. Right leg down, both arms behind you. Last one. Left leg up, both arms up. Left leg down, both arms behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift your arms up to the ceiling. Press your arms further down as you press your hips up. Then as you inhale, lifting your arms up to the ceiling, bring the arms behind the head, release your hips down to the floor, almost as if you're sitting in a chair. So you come right back down to your neutral spine. Arms are behind you, hips and buttocks on the floor. Let's go again. So lifting the arms up, press those hips up, bring the arms forward and down to the mat, fingers towards your feet. Then lift the arms up, lower your hips, bring those arms behind you as your hips and buttocks release to the mat. 2 more times. Lift the arms up, press the hips up, reach the arms forward and down to the mat. Lift the arms up, release the hips down, bring the arms behind you. Last one. Lift the arms up, press the hips up, reach the arms forward and down. Hold it here, squeeze your glutes. You're now going to press into the balls of the feet, lifting your heels up off of the floor. Keeping your heels up, you're going to lower your hips halfway down towards the mat and press the hips up. So hips down and up. Hips down halfway and up. Stay on the balls of the feet. Stabilize those ankles. Don't roll into the outsides of the feet. Try to focus your weight on your big toe and your second toe. 1 more time. Hips down, hips up. Leave the hips. Release your heels down, curve the spine, gradually melt that spine to the floor, notch by notch. And then once the pelvis is down, and pull your tummy in. As you pull your chest, place hands on knees, squeeze the tummy in and pull the thighs all the way in. You can go as far as you need to stretch that lower back. Keep your shoulders and your elbows relaxed. Keep that tummy pulled in, of course. Breathe in and out. And then place those feet on the mat. I want you to walk the legs together, bringing thighs and knees together now. I want you to bring your arms up, bring the arms behind the head. I want you to take a deep breath in, engaging your lower pelvic floor muscles. You're going to lift your heels off the floor. Come onto the tips of the toes. Slide your toes in as you lift your arms up to the ceiling. Peel head, peel shoulder blades up. Press those arms forward and down beside the hips. So you're in your Pilates tuck. Arms beside the hips, knees bent. From here, you're going to stretch your legs out. Bring your arms beside your ears. Circle your arms. Pull those legs in. Lift the arms up and release shoulders and head to the mat. Bringing arms behind you and just your toes to the floor. So you still have to really squeeze that tummy in and engage those lower pelvic floor muscles again. So tummy comes in as you lift your arms up. So using your core, contracting the abs, knees on top of hips, arms reaching to the ceiling. And then peel head, peel shoulder blades off using your upper abs. Press your arms forward and down. Look at your tummies and press them down as far as you can to your spine. Then keep looking at your tummies as you bring your arms beside your ears and stretch your legs. And you can have your legs as low or as high as you want to have them. Circle the arms to the side. Bend those knees in. Lift the arms up. Squeeze the tummy in and release shoulders and head. Arms come behind you. Toes come to the mat. Again, engaging all abs. Lifting arms and knees up. Peel head, peel shoulder blades down, up off the mat. Reaching your arms forward beside your hips. Stay here reaching, stretching your legs. Bringing arms beside the ears. Circle your arms. Bring the legs in. Lift the arms up. Release everything down. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting knees, lifting arms. Exhale, peel peel head, peel shoulder blades off, press those arms down beside the hips. Inhale, stretch your legs, bring the arms beside the ears. Exhale, circle the arms, pull those thighs in. Inhale, lift the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, release everything down. Abs are still contracted. Last one. Inhale, arms and knees come up. Exhale, peel head, peel shoulder blades down. Press the arms down and forward beside your hips. Keep the tummy in as you stretch the legs. Bring the arms beside the ears. Circle the arms, bend those knees in. Lift the arms to the ceiling. Release shoulders and head. Slowly release your feet to the mat. Leave your arms here. Just open your feet just a little bit, just enough so your heels are once again the width of your hips. Slide your feet slightly forward so that your feet are in front of your knees. Inhale, lift your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, peel head, peel shoulder blades off. You're going to roll up through your C-curve spine and come to sit nice and straight. Lift the arms slightly higher. Leave them here, curve the spine, and gradually roll down through the spine, one vertebra at a time, to release your shoulders and head to the mat. Bring the arms behind you. Now, if you want to keep doing this exercise with both legs on the floor, go ahead. Otherwise, you can join us in moving to the next step, which is to bring both legs together, squeezing thighs and knees and lengthening and stretching one leg out. We're going to start first with the right leg. Lift both arms to the ceiling, rolling up as you squeeze your tummy in, lifting up through the torso, hands towards your feet. Down. Releasing shoulders and head, bringing the arms behind you. Then we're going to stretch the left leg. Same thing, lifting the arms up. Peel head, peel shoulder blades off, rolling up, reaching towards that leg. Spine down, rolling down, releasing shoulders and head behind you. Now you can keep doing one leg at a time, or you can bring both legs and bring them up to what we call tabletop position, where the knees are once again on top of your hips, feet slightly in line with your knees. Lift both arms up. You're going to peel head and shoulder blades off. Now what's going to happen here is your knees are going to go slightly forward. You can take your hands to hold your legs, or otherwise just reach your arms up above your knees and pull yourself up. Now if you're advanced, you can extend your legs while you do this. Otherwise, keep your legs bent, curve the spine, roll down through the spine, lift your legs up above your hips, whether they're straight or bent, and then bring the arms behind the head. Now you can do what I just did with the knees bent and keep rolling up and keeping them bent, or as I said, if you're advanced, you can keep your legs straight. Lift both arms to the ceiling, slide your shoulders and ribcage forward, peel head, peel shoulder blades off, roll up, reaching up towards your feet. Hold it here, squeeze that tummy in, and then curve that spine, slowly rolling it down, lifting arms up to the ceiling, knees or feet up to the ceiling as well, and then bending and lowering the legs, bringing the arms behind the head. You're going to circle those arms to the side towards your feet, one at a time. Pull the thighs to the chest. Place your hands on top of your kneecaps so your palms are cupping your knees, and we're going to circle the knees 3 times to the right, giving your lower back a massage. Still keep your tummy pulled over, and then circle 3 times to the left. Still breathing. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your neck relaxed, center and relax the head on the floor. Keep it here. Place your left foot on the mat. Place your right ankle on top of your left leg. Pull the tummy in to pull your left thigh to the chest using both arms. So it's almost like your legs are forming the number 4 with both hands holding the left leg. Take a deep breath in and out. Release that foot down. You're going to open your arms to the side in a straight line across your chest in a T. Twist from the waist to bring your foot over to the left side. Turn your head to look to the right and breathe here. You can, if you wish to intensify this stretch, take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh and gently pull that right thigh or right knee down towards the floor. However, still keep pulling your tummy in to protect your spine in this supine stretch. Then I want you to bring your head to center, release your hand, bring that leg back up, Slowly come to roll onto your back again, and let's switch legs. And always remember, when you're switching legs, to make sure you reestablish your neutral straight spine position before you go to the other side. So we're now placing left ankle on top of right knee. Both hands are going to come to hold your right leg. Slide your shoulders down, center your head. Take a deep breath in and exhale, scooping the tummy to the spine. Just relax your head, relax your shoulders. Breathe into your lower back, breathe into your legs. And then you're going to place that right foot on the mat. Open the arms to the side in a straight line, in line with your shoulders. You're going to twist at the waist towards the right side until the left foot comes in contact with the floor. Take your right hand, if you wish to, left, and gently pull that leg down. Breathing in through your nose, out through the mouth. Go as far as you can go. My mic is on this side, so it's a little restrictive, but go as far as you can go without hurting yourself in this twist. Remember to keep your abs engaged. Then you're going to bring the head to center. I want you to lift both arms up and over to the right side. You're going to bend your knees, come to completely on the right side of the body. Try to make a pillow for your head with your right hand. Place your left hand in front of your chest, slide your left leg out, and you're going to slowly press up. Take your time. Always take your time to come from a lying position to a seated position. And let's return to the position that we started the class in, with the legs bent, ankles crossed, hands resting on the knees. Let's take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, I want you to drop the chin to the chest, and then inhale, lift the chin to the ceiling. Bring the head to center, and let's just turn that head to look to the right, and turn to look to the left. Bring the head back to center. You're going to roll the shoulders up, and roll them back and down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale the shoulders back and down. Last time, and use this last one to really lengthen through the spine from the base all the way up through your neck, through the crown of your head. Relax your elbows now, relax the hands, and I want you to also now zip up from the front of the torso, from the base of your pelvis, contracting actively through your abdominals, pulling the rib cage in. And as you sit here, just breathe and just notice how your body feels after your practice today compared to how it felt at the very beginning of our class together when we sat in the same position. And let's end with one more deep breath in and out. And thank you for joining me for another in our series of Pilates classes. I hope that your body feels a little bit longer, a little bit stronger, and either ready to face your day or ready to end the day. Either way, thank you for taking the time to join me, and I'll see you again next time on the mat.